I had a sweet reminder today that I have never been without a loving mother. So wherever I am in the world, God is going to give me a mother. First, let me say I have lived in, not visited, a bunch of countries. And a lot of times when sharing with people that I am proudly from Washington, D.C., they know because I'm Black. They can immediately start talking about what they heard about D.C. and Black crime. So they often go to talking about the next minority population as a form of engagement, saying things like, yeah, in D.C., I know you guys have all that crime with those Salvadorians and MS-29s and MS-47s getting the number wrong. And when they say that, there is something in me, in my belly, like they just talked about my mama, and I'm always ready to be like, and there's a reason behind that. Me feeling like they're talking about my mama. Not only are DC Salvadorians our neighbors, our friends, our classmates, our doctors, our co-workers at the mayor's office that love and put on for DC as much as me, if not more than me. And anyone that has met me in person, you know I am annoying as in my pride about being from Washington, D.C. In my life, there was a moment when I was 15, 16 years old. My brother, Andy, a drug dealer at the time, and still so, would not stop beating my ass. And he beat my ass so much that I had a black eye. I called the police, 4th District Police. My mother, as she did then and now, said I'm crazy, and the police just went away. So I decided I was gonna pack my shit, run away from home, and then I had to resort to sleeping on Clark Elementary School playground for 2 nights. Anyone from uptown DC, I slept on the kiddie side of the playground with my luggage bag and covered myself up with my luggage. 2 nights. I was not a homeless teen. Cell phones were not around then. When I went to school at the Duke Ellington School of the Arts on Monday, I took a hose shower in the bathroom. I got to school really early, washed myself up, and tried to make myself look normal, but I guess I didn't do a good job, because when my best friend Alma saw me, she was like, why the fuck you look like that? And not only the black eye, I guess I still looked disheveled from sleeping on the playground and taking a hose shower. I told her, my brother, that he beat me up and I'm not going back home. She said, okay, well, you coming to live with me. Just like that, real calm. And one quick funny story. When I first met Alma, Alma is Salvadorian and African American. She was super quiet, and I thought she was a stuck-up light-skinned girl. She was just quiet. And I was like, Alma, why were you always so quiet? And she said, because I thought y'all were stupid and immature, like me and my classmates. And Alma's very mature. And she took me home to meet her mother, who is Salvadorian, Guadalupe-Cruz, Davenport from San Salvador. Alma talked to her mother privately first, and then her mother sat me down at the dining room table and said, you're gonna stay with us. And I've always told my kids that they don't hit one another. But one quick note I remember about that, Alma's mom had no jump, no surprise at how bad my face looked. And looking back, I do believe that a lot of that came from, maybe, it hurts me to think that maybe she has seen so much worse in her life. My little black eye had no effect on her. But Alma's mom took me in. I lived with them during my 11th grade year. She made sure I had hygiene products. She made sure I had sanitary napkins, anything I needed. They were vegetarian, so I ate a lot of Boca burgers. Alma's mom introduced me to pupusas. They were vegetarians, not vegan, so we had some cheese and frijoles pupusas made from scratch and hot. Never had Salvadorian food. I'm putting y'all on. I don't want to start crying. Let me just say some funny things about Miss Davenport. She gave me so much love in that time that I lived with her and after than my mother could ever give. And they say that when you are missing out on one thing in life, God will give you so much more. And in this little woman, she might be about 4'10", she gave me so much love and guidance and words of wisdom in her own way. And one funny thing about Miss Davenport, we could be sitting there just silent, and out of nowhere she'd be like, her husband's name was Oliver, she would be like, look, Oliver, I am turning black. I have curls in my hair, after she started sweating or something. So Salvadorians, I am not Salvadorian by blood, but I am Salvadorian by love. And I thank you all, Ms. Davenport and the Salvadorians in DC, for how much you have loved me and how much you have loved our hometown.